Have you ever been sitting at your desk at your office and had the random thought, I wonder what a Biggie and 2Pac album would sound like? Well, if you haven't, I have, and today I'm going to let you inside the mind of Monev 360 as we talk about the Biggie and 2Pac album that never happened, but should have. What's up, y'all? My name is Monev 360, and if you like dope beats, dope rhymes, and discussing hip-hop culture, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. The Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur were legends in the rap game. We all know that. They were two of the greatest. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but when they first met up back in the day, they used to be friends. But you know how the story goes. There was what was called an East versus West beef. And in my opinion, I believe that it was hyped up by the media and it was more than what it was. I don't think that was ever anything that really existed. It was just that Tupac had a problem with Biggie because of certain reasons, and it just escalated from there. And personally, I believe it was a conspiracy. We still don't know who the killers are. Both of these great guys in hip hop sold all these records. They were killed before their time. Something's up with that. But that's another story for another day. I really do believe that had they lived, they would have settled their differences. All right? What I'm talking about today, I'm not talking about wondering what it would be like if they had been alive and did this album. That would be crazy. That's like, I don't even know how we could even speculate on that. That would be like awesome. What I'm talking about is that it's still not too late to do this album. You know, with the right mixing engineers, the right producers, this could really be a great album. So let me tell you what I'm proposing. This is how I think the Biggie and 2Pac album should be structured. It should be like the Speaker Box and the Love Below by Outkast. Remember how they had it like the Speaker Box was Big Boy's album and the Love Below was Andre's album, but it was one album, you know, a double Outkast album. That's what I think would be the greatest thing to do for this Biggie and Pac album, where it's split up between Biggie's side is the East Coast album and Tupac's side is the West Coast album, you know? And I mean, come on, it makes sense. Both of them dropped double albums in their career, you know, All Eyes on Me, you know, from Tupac, and Life After Death from Biggie, you know. And then what I was talking about earlier with the East Coast, West Coast, it would be just like a, you know, them, almost like them making fun of that, you know. And what they could do is, of course, they could be featured on each other's albums and stuff like that, but still have it to be split up, but connected. And I know that Biggie doesn't have as many verses as Pac does, but that's okay though, because you know we expect that, and we know that he can use some stuff. They can use some stuff from Ready to Die. They can use some stuff from Life After Death, or some of the other verses like from his guest appearances and stuff like that, and we can make it work, you know, chop and splice certain verses into hooks and stuff like that if need be, you know, that's cool. Tupac, I mean, on the other hand, his work ethic was crazy, so for his album there might still be some verses that we've never heard that could be on this album, you know. It would probably even be to the point that when people hear this album, they would be sitting there saying, oh, Tupac's still alive. He just recorded these songs, you know. But yeah, so that's how I look at as far as the verses. As far as production goes, let's keep it where it makes sense. People that they worked with when they were alive. So for Biggie, gotta have P. Diddy and the Hitman on there. Gotta have Easy Mo B. A little bit of DJ Premier, Pete Rock, You know, people like that. Then for Tupac, gotta have Dr. Dre, Daz, DJ Quick, Easy Mo B. You know, Easy Mo B worked with Pac too. Probably also Battle Cat, and throw in Warren G for good measure. And as far as features go, same thing I said about the production. It's gotta kind of be people that they work with. So for Biggie, P. Diddy, somebody need to write a verse for him. The Locks, Mace, Total, you know, bad boy artists. People that Biggie worked with. For Tupac, Dr. Dre is on here, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, and let's keep it exciting but still keep it West Coast. Put Ice Cube in there, put Warren G in there, put DJ Quick in there, and yeah, of course Nate Dogg. Y'all got some more vocals from Nate Dogg in the vault, so he gotta be on here. And also throw in The Game and Kendrick Lamar. You know, for this generation right here, I'm pretty sure that they'll definitely appreciate hearing them on a Tupac song. The reason why I say this album needs to get made is because they would have worked this thing out. Like I said before, I mean, I believe that this is something that they would have wanted, because they would have realized that all the beefing was crazy. You know, Big wasn't even all like stressing about it so much. Pac was like real, you know, gung ho about, yo, you betrayed me. I looked out for you. I was your friend, and you betrayed me. And I mean, if he really believed that Big had something to do with the Quad City Studio shooting, then I can understand that. But yeah, this right here it's almost like closure for hip hop fans, in my opinion. And it's fan service to say, take two of the biggest artists in the game and put them on the same album. I mean, how crazy would that be? But with all that being said, there's one thing that's not really clear to me on my idea, and that's what the album title should be. Like, it can't just be Biggie and 2Pac. That's too simple. So in the comments below, write down your ideas for what this album title should be for Biggie and 2Pac. And if I like the idea, I'll announce it in a future video and shout you out for coming up with the idea. Alright? The video that's on your screen will make super sense to watch after this. Trust me. And share this video with a friend. And I'd like to thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.